Hey everybody, it is Brad from myBSlife. Here we go. Came on a couple minutes early right now. Just made it back home. Very excited to be here. It feels good. I can't wait to see. Got our first guest coming on in just a couple minutes. Prepping with Sarge. Sarge is going to be up first. I'm going to start dropping some links on here. Hello, Jaden, Sue, Too Fat, Too Furious. I get it. We all go to bed different times of day. This is one of those nights where I tell you, it has certainly been crazy for me simply because as we go along, I completely lost track of our time as we go through here. So just a little bit behind the scenes, Jaden, great to see you. A little bit behind the scenes what goes on. So I typically run these on Tuesday night at 8:30. Well, tonight, as you can see, I completely set everything up to be done at 8 p.m., which also had another interesting caveat to it because I was not even home when I realized I should be home setting things up. So here's where we're at. There's what's happening. I can't wait to see you guys. It's great to see you. As always, thank you for being a part of myBSlife. You are joining me. I am Brad. We are in Ottawa, Canada. Well, we as in I am. I'm not sure where you are. You could be anywhere. Question right there. Is Kristen going to be on here? Yeah, for sure. Australia NTT. Hi, brother. Great to see you. Let's get some hellos on here. Let's give people some credit. Good to see you. A little hello there. Your question, will Kristen be here? Yes, Kristen will be here approximately 8:20 in the p.m. Australian Radio. Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. This is back-to-back live nights for me. I don't normally do this, but tonight it is much more comfortable than last night because last night I was outside, as you know. It was cold. It was crisp. Sarge, you will see the link on there. You are first up. Click on that link. That will put you backstage, and I will get you on any moment, okay? So you'll see that just it's like 4 comments above. Click on that. That will send you backstage. I'll be able to see you up there. Maddie, Rants with Rogers, great to see you, my friend. How are things in Spokane? Your weather's got to be beautiful there. I can only imagine the potatoes you're eating this time of year. For sure, for sure. For those of you who join me, I'm Brad, myBSlife. We are in Ottawa, Canada. Today we were indoors. Yesterday we were outdoors. Last night we were talking all about being monetized. Yeah, thank you, Wendell. I was talking about being monetized yesterday. And what I realized after last night is that I decided to take the monetization AdSense off of all my videos. Now, some of you guys are going to say, Brad, that's crazy. Hey, Move with Jen, good to see you. Jaden, can you join on to say hello to Kristen? If there is time, Jaden, I will bring you on screen so you can say hello to Kristen, okay? She's on 8:20. If that's a dream of yours, I am one. I want to make dreams come true. So, Jaden, I will do my best to help make sure that happens for you. And Kristen is on. She's going to be on 8:20. I see on my paper, the official paper with a few notes on it as we go along. So, hi, Brad. Been a while since we've been on your channel. If you're still rocking, yeah, it's awesome. Thank you. Love from Newcastle, UK. Amazing. So, yesterday I talked about how I got monetized in 6 months. How I went from 0 subs, 0 watch hours to 4,000 watch hours and 1,400 subs. That was yesterday. And then I decided, what good is being monetized if I take the monetization off? So what I did is I demonetized almost all my videos last night. Now, some of you guys are going to say, why did you do that? I realized it's not about the money. And all it does is it mess up your workout. So what I did is I left the monetization stuff on for like the BS Banters, for stuff like that, where it doesn't matter if it gets chopped up by a stop in the middle way. But I thought if you're joining me for a workout, it's super annoying for your workout to be cut in half by advertising. So any workout, I try to take all the ads off that are on any of the workouts. So I have 0 AdSense, 0 ads on any of my workouts as you go along. So if you want to join me for workout, they will not be interrupted by any ads. I took them off on purpose because if you're working out, you don't want to be annoyed by ads. I left the ads because I am monetized. I left the ads on the BS Banters, the mukbang, stuff like that, where it doesn't matter if there's an ad. It doesn't really throw things off. So some of you are going to say, Brad, I thought you were monetized. Yes, I am monetized. And you're going to say, why don't you have any of these clips on your videos? Reason being is because I intentionally took the AdSense off the videos where there's a workout. Because if you're joining me for a workout, it's annoying if a commercial comes on part way. That was my rationale. That's where I went. Even though I know yesterday was my celebration for having made it there in 6 months. Frances Floyd, moderator to the stars, has just joined us. If you don't know her, you need to know Frances. She will pull at the heartstrings. She will warm your heart. She's a wonderful gem of a human being, so you want to get to know her. As we go through, some of these are wily veterans. We got Move with Jen. So if you are if you like to believe you're bendy, if you're a yoga type person, you want to check out Move with Jen because she will help you bend ways you didn't know you could bend. Okay, and that's what it comes down to. I see Sarge is backstage now. If you don't know Sarge, you are going to love him right now. He's just fixing his hair. As you get to know Sarge, you'll understand why that's so important. And he's taking some time to make sure his hair is just perfect for the cameras, everything else. We got Caesar. You are going to be on in a few minutes. Ransom says you could just disable the mid-roll ads and the workout videos. Yeah, I could, but not in the end. It is what it is. I'm not worried about Kevin. XCon says few. For those of you who don't know Kev, he just says few at random times. It's just how Kevin functions. So sometimes Kevin, he'll be in the middle of like a major exam when he was in university, and he would just blurt out few. He had to do some explaining as he went along, but he always made it work as you go through. As we continue on, there's where we're at. In another 1 full minute, we are going to get Sarge on. Sarge is giving me the thumbs up back screen. Mr. and Mrs. Hey, great to see you. So what this means, I'm going to keep dropping this link. If you are scheduled to come on, you'll see this link. Make sure you click on that. You guys all know, everyone who's supposed to come on knows the time they're coming on at. When you'll sit backstage till we're ready to get you on, you're going to be on about 5 minutes. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. That's it. And whatever other time we talk, I'm going to ask you why you started YouTube, where in the world you are, and what is one video that you think best represents you. Because as the YouTube community gets to know you, you want to make sure they know the best part of you as you go along. After that, we're going to chat with all these different YouTube creators till probably around 9 o'clock, about an hour. After 9, there may be some veterans, some wily veterans who may join me on camera here to discuss who knows what's going on in the world, but some of them may join me as well. Right now, no further ado, I've got a man who knows all kinds of things about fruits and berries and all kinds of stuff that I have no idea. But if I'm lost in the wilderness, he's exactly one of the kind of people I'd like to have with me. I'm going to bring on with you, prepping with Sarge. So Sarge, you should be, how are you, Sarge?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Oh, amazing. Look, you've got a backdrop and everything. Sarge, you're putting me to shame.
How about that?
I love it. Okay, so Sarge started, where in the world are you?
I'm in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay, so you can tell if you haven't heard some of that South Carolina drawl, he has got it to a T, which leads me to believe you probably lived most of your life in South Carolina?
Actually, no. I grew up in Massachusetts, and then I moved around a little bit, lived in Kentucky for about 10 years, and last 5 or 6 years I've been in South Carolina.
Amazing. So a little, as you get to know Sarge, Sarge, tell us, when did you start YouTube and why did you get it started?
So actually the channel I started back in 2014, it was originally going to be like a personal security martial arts type channel. I did a lot of training in that kind of stuff, but I had a major health issue and it kind of put a halt on all that. So the channel just kind of sat dead for about 6 years while I was trying to figure out what my pivot was going to be. I've always been into prepping and preparedness for emergencies, storm prep. Mom was a big time gardener, taught me how to do my gardening. My grandmother grew up in the Depression, taught me about financial preparedness and that, times weren't always going to be good. You need to kind of think ahead a little bit. So that became my pivot. I went into the preparedness niche.
I love it. And I love the fact you cover and all kinds of preparedness stuff, which is absolutely amazing. So some of the ones I've seen like I've learned stuff on your channel from like berries I should be eating, for how to be growing garlic, for you cover a multitude of topics, which I love the fact, and your videos are all different lengths. So there's all different kinds of ways to see that. If we were going to check out your channel, what is one video that you figure best represents you? If people are like, look, you want a little taste of Sarge, you want to see what Sarge is all about, this would be one video that you'd recommend.
I think the best entry point is actually the zombie apocalypse survival preppers versus zombies one. It's a really fun entry point into my channel.
All right, so we got preppers versus zombies. I love it. And so if you're checking out, so Sarge, your homework for with me is that make sure that you send me that link for that video on Instagram, and then I will put it down in the description. That way it reduces the amount people have to search for to find you. They can just click right on the description and they'll go right to the exact video, okay?
Sounds great.
Yeah, so this is Sarge. So Sarge, okay, if say there's a zombie apocalypse and say it's going down, and I'll be honest, I've seen the first 5 seasons of The Walking Dead. Things turned for me. After that, it kind of petered out. I've also seen that movie with Will Smith where he's like the last guy in Manhattan. He's got his favorite dog pet. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, these are probably all required viewing for someone of your education, right?
Definitely, it's part of your research.
Yeah, exactly. Like anyone who's a pilot, we know they've always seen Top Gun and Airplane, right? It's just a given.
Absolutely.
So if we deal with a situation like in The Walking Dead, what is the one weapon that you think I should have that would be above all else? This is the one weapon I should be carrying around when the zombies come for me. This is the one weapon that I need.
Honestly, fitness. What you do, and Adrian and Nico, and Move with Jen. Fitness. You want to be able to run. That is your best tool.
So literally just run. So don't try and protect myself at all. Literally just flee the scene, get out of there as quick as I can.
Well, yeah, and remember, you don't have to run the fastest in the group. You just have to run faster than the slowest person in the group.
Yes, that's exactly what I told my chubby friend Jeff when we'd go camping as children. So Jeff and I, we got 1 minute left. We'd always go camping, we'd go canoeing. And the difference is we'd often be, where I live in Ontario, there's often bears around there. So the difference is with Jeff, we'd always joke with the fact if a bear came after us, like I said, like, Jeff, you're in a whole world of hurt here. And he's like, why? I said, because I know I can outrun you. I don't need to outrun the bear, I just need to outrun you. So it caused some animosity. So what he would try and do is he would try and slow me down by distracting me, by having me eat too much of stuff, and anything that he could do to try and make sure that I didn't get into trouble. So anyway, that's kind of where I was at. That's what happened.
Is that where the mukbang got started?
No, the mukbang got started because in when I celebrated getting 1,000 subs, I thought I have to do 1,000 of something every single day. And to be honest, the first few days, I just physically couldn't keep going. After I did 1,000 flights of stairs, I thought I have to rest my body because the 1,000 flights of stairs literally took me 5 hours up and down right into pure sheer darkness. Hardest challenge I've ever done. But what happened was I had to let my body rest. So then it became drive 1,000 kilometers in one day. And then after that, I thought, like, I'm still not ready to go. So then I did 1,000 grains of raw rice. So that's how mukbang became. And then people seemed to like me putting myself in awkward, uncomfortable positions, and they cheered that on. And then now I just do one a month, and that lets me know this month I still don't have one done.
Well, I gave you a suggestion. How about like a gallon of milk?
I feel like a gallon, like, is that humanly possible, a gallon of milk? Is that one of those things where you know that it just doesn't work because my innards will become my outards? Is that the way that works?
Yeah, I think it's going to be worse than the peanut butter challenge.
Oh, okay. The peanut butter challenge was a legit challenge for me, but I made it through the whole thing. I'll be honest, I didn't feel my best after that at all, my friends. But Sarge, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't know Sarge, check out his prepping channel. He may stick around for a little bit. You never know with Sarge. He is here. Sarge, fantastic. Thank you for being here. I'm going to let you go because I've got a buddy of mine who's in a different time zone. Jay's getting ready to go. He's in the on deck circle, ready to go. Sarge, until next time, my friends, stay in touch. See ya. That was Sarge prepping with Sarge. If you didn't know Sarge, if you want to prep, if you want to get to know different things like fruits and berries that will keep you alive, if you want to be ready for the zombie apocalypse, check that out. That is Sarge. And like I said, it's a quick 5 minutes right there. Saline. Anyway, that's a joke for someone who just joined us, Miss Ferocious. She knows what I'm talking about. In the background, I've got Jay. He looks ready to go. He's got the hat on backwards. Yes, Jay, I can see you. No one else can. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go, and I will get you on the screen. Yeah, there's a thumbs up from Jay. Right here, Jay, where are you today, my friend?
What's up, Brad?
Where in the world are you?
I'm in beautiful Southern California right now.
Okay, now, I feel like you're about to show off right now. The temperature for me right now is about -4 Celsius, and with wind chill, it's probably around -9. You even have a fan going on. What's the temperature where you are?
Maybe like 7.
Now I feel like you're just showing off. That is beautiful. Okay, so tell me, why did you end up starting your YouTube channel?
Oh man, I would probably say with curiosity and like experiment. I felt like I started checking out this YouTube and I started seeing everybody's doing certain stuff that I can do, and it was just curiosity for me, and took off from there.
Yeah, I love it. And what people don't know about you and for people to realize, like, all the guests I've on tonight, I've never met any of these people in person before. I've had conversations with them through comments and back and forth. So everyone I've on tonight are people who I feel like I've got a connection with. So this man right here who's living in the beautiful weather, which I'm a little jealous of, I'll be honest. our connection here is we've both been training a lot with burpees, just trying to get fitter, trying to get stronger, trying to get in better shape for ourselves. So you know where he's at, you know what he's doing. That's a little bit more about him. But if we were going to check out your channel, what's the one video of yours you think best represents your channel? You're like, look, you want to get to know me. This is a video that sums up who I am.
Oh man, as I said, I'm in the stage of experimenting right now. You know, I'm a small YouTuber, and I think this is the best time for me to experiment and to see what else is out there. You know, I love fitness, and I love editing. So if I had a video, it would probably be my one. It's very simple. It's very chill, nice vibes. Got some cool editing there, and I'll probably recent video, which would be the 100. Will probably be one that I like.
For sure, and I think that's awesome because, and I know anytime I see you, you get some basketball stuff in there, you get some cooking stuff in there, you get some workout stuff in there for sure. And you're going to notice he's got a few different sweet pair of shoes. He will wear those. He will show those off. If you want personality, if you want to see someone's channel who brings something different to the table, this is your guy. And his channel and mine have some similarities. The fact that we both like to work out, we both like to take care of ourselves. But he brings in some different stuff. Yeah, he'll flex for you. I'm a little, that's not my thing. I can't pull that off. But he'll throw down a flex. If you want to get to see some cool stuff, he's got some great cooking recipes for different environments in different locations. You can check that out. You want to get to know him. You want to see his channel, and just, he's an interesting guy. And if you're like me, I like being on YouTube because I get to meet different people who are characters. And I like finding out personalities of people. And you, my friend, have got one for sure, which I think is very cool. If you're going to share something about yourself that you think, as people get to know you, that they would find interesting as like a fun fact as they kind of head to your channel and they're going to check out your videos. So don't forget, your homework today is send me the link for that one video on Instagram, okay? Because I'll put it in the description, because then people can find it super easy without getting lost in the shuffle. But if you were going to share something about yourself, what would that be?
I would say that experimenting, you know, about growth. You know, I love learning from other people. I love mimicking other people and kind of putting a twist to it. You know, I'm very chill, nothing but good vibes, nothing but good energy. You know, if you guys like that, you know, check out my channel, man. You guys know me, I'm all about support. You know, I mean, I go to other people's channels, support you guys as best as I can throughout the day. You guys is video running, you know what I mean? I'll throw a like up there. You know, I'm all about support, great energy, you know what I mean? If you guys like that, check out my channel. You guys like some fitness, editing, you know, some creative stuff, creative cooking, check out my channel, JCaesar.
You got it right there, JCaesar. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you, because I know you've got a busy day. I know it's earlier for you than it is for me, because you're actually behind me. Because it's you know, for you, I think it's at like 5:15 p.m. or something like that. Whereas for me, we're already after 8:15. You can see out my back door. It is pitch black here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. And honestly, thank you for what you bring to YouTube. You're a fun guy. You're creative. You bring personality. And I love that. Much respect from me for all your hard work. And I love the friendship we've been able to build, my friend.
Hey, I just want to shout out Canada, you know, Canadians out there. You know, you guys are our neighbors. Shout out to everybody, all the fitness culture. Brad, thank you for having me on your channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. And I'm a supporter, man. You got a supporter in Southern California, man. And
I love it.
I can't wait to see you explode out there, man. You're doing a great job.
I love it. I haven't been to Southern California in a long time. When I get back, I'm 100% coming over for some cooking, my friend.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me on, man.
Until next time, take care. See you later.
All right, Brad. Thank you, bro.
If you haven't had a chance, check his channel out. He's got great stuff. He's got quirky, interesting stuff. He's got some jail time cooking for you. He's got some workouts. He's got some basketball stuff. And what I love about what Jay does is he brings out the honesty of it. And I remember one video he had. He was talking about a guy he wanted to play. He just wanted to shoot hoops with this guy, and the guy didn't want to play ball with him. In the end, he opened up the conversation. And I love that. I love when people have a chance to get to know, and they're open and they talk with each other as they go along. And that's what it's all about. It's about building a real community where people actually care about each other as they go along. And for me, that's a big part of it. Right? It's a huge part of it, because for me, like I said yesterday in the monetization thing, like I had videos up. I took the monetization off almost all of them because I thought in the end, if you're working out, it's annoying to have a video monetized that you're working out. So I pulled all the monetization stuff off of it. I left it on the stuff that doesn't impact, like the mukbangs and the quirky stuff I do. Because in the end, I'm very self-aware. I'm never gonna get rich off YouTube. It's not about that, but for me, YouTube is so much fun for me. It's 100% a passion project. And that's why you see these other creators I've had on tonight. Like I've already had Prepping with Sarge. He's been doing this for a long time. He took some time off, then he came back to it again. And then you get Jay. Jay's been on there. He's just experimenting with stuff, finding his way through YouTube. And as we go through different people, we're gonna have a chance to get to know them, and we kind of see what they're all about as they go through. Okay. So we're talking about, and I see all kinds of stuff. I see Intercore, Ari, she's in the house. She's going to be on a little bit. I wish it was in Cali so it wasn't cold by you. Yeah, for sure. If you're wondering, Intercore, the whole goal, she's supposed to be on 8:35. We'll see. Last time I was really good about staying on schedule. Every now and then I get ahead of schedule, but then every now and then I get a little bit chatty and I fall behind schedule. So Kevin XCon, to let you know, her time slot is 8:35. So be ready for her. I can't wait. It is, yeah, she just put it out there right there. She's ready to go, 8:35. We got some people backstage. I got Fit Rush backstage. He's on the other end of the world. He's a great guy. I got Kristen backstage. She is ready. She looks fantastic. It is always fun. I got Kevin K in the house. I got Mike Kinney saying hi to Tony. Tony Claire's in the house. And Tony, I apologize. I know I've been behind and catching up and watching videos. I know you just put one out. I will get caught up this week. As a lot of you guys know, for a lot of Kevin XCon, it's the Canadian winter. Oh my goodness. You don't even get real winter in Toronto, my friend. You're like 3 centimeters of snow. I will get over 1 meter of snow. Anyway, I digress. Alternative Tom, great to see you. I always love having someone drop by and say hi. So for me, as we go along, this is where we're at. A chance, if you're someone who wants to be a part of a live one week, let me know. I'm trying to do this every second week. Usually I start at 8:30. Tonight I started at 8 o'clock, which I didn't quite realize until I was out at mom's, we were having dinner, then it was time to come back and I had to go from there. And as we got along, made it back just in time. I had some of my Instagram family who were keeping me honest right there. Getaway with Pam, fantastic to see you right there. Jaden Sue, you are keen to come on the panel. Jaden, your one request was to be on with Kristen. She is not on yet because before Kristen, because I think we've got Fit Rush on 8:27. I got Kristen, she's going to be on in right now. But Jaden, we're going to give Kristen a chance to talk first if there's time left, and we will do our best to bring you on. Okay, we will be patient. Kristen, you ready to go? Give me a thumbs up. Kristen's ready to go. All right, Kristen, good to see you.
Hi.
So for those of you who don't know Krisitin Welton, I've had the pleasure of meeting Kristen, her special man, Kevin, who's also been on my channel in the past. Great guy. He's a YouTube analytics guy. He's a self-professed geek when it comes to that stuff, and he knows a ton. And absolutely, he is, as much as he will say in almost every live, he is not a fun guy. Kristen, you and I both know he is a fun guy.
Oh, he's definitely a fun guy. He's the funnest.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if he's the funnest, but he's right up there. Kristen, tell us, first of all, where in the world are you?
I am in Niagara Falls, Canada.
Okay, and so what's your weather like today, as we've been doing a lot of weather talk?
We are sitting at a very balmy -1.
Okay, so you can relate. The falls have not frozen over. So if any of you haven't seen it before, there's a giant set of waterfalls there. Absolutely beautiful. If you want to see them up close, I did a workout on the other side of the fence as close as I get to the falls without going in there. Kristen, when did you start YouTube? What's been your little YouTube journey?
So I seriously started YouTube, I don't know, I think February is when I actually started, well, actually March is when I started posting content on a regular basis. And yeah, it's been an interesting journey so far.
Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting for me as well. So walk me through. So tell us a little bit what your channel is about, and of the videos in your channel, what do you think is the one that best represents you, or people like, if you can only check out one video, this is the one you want to see?
Actually, I think, so my journey started very surprisingly. I didn't think a year ago if someone had said, you're going to be on YouTube and you're going to be monetized, I would have said, you're crazy. That's not happening, not doing it. Like, you're nuts. But Kevin, as you were talking about, has been involved in YouTube for quite a while. And he just really, really got me interested in it. And I think my journey has been, I don't want to say nondescript by any means. It's been very, very interesting. My favorite thing about it is meeting people like you and your beautiful girlfriend. And the YouTube community itself is so generally so supportive and so nice and kind. And that really is the type of people that I gravitate towards naturally. And so it's just feels, especially with COVID, it's really has been the chance to be able to meet like-minded people and to really get support outside of the home and make friends that I would have never expected to be friends with. So it's been amazing that way. And I think that, well, my channel is very mixed right now. I don't have a set niche. So I do some cooking that I've just started getting into. Kevin likes my cooking, so everybody says I should start, so I did.
Yeah, that's the key.
Pardon?
That's the key. Kevin has never given me any compliments on my cooking, so like, I'm glad he likes your cooking. So what would you say is the one video people are going to check out your channel and check out one video? What would be one video you'd say, like, check if you're trying to get like the vibe that I've got? What would be the one video you'd say it is for you?
Actually, I think my MS series, because I have multiple sclerosis, and I do my best not to let it get me down or anything like that. It's just I'm not any different. It's just I have some issues or whatever at times when I'm not well. But I think my episode 3 in that series really, because I was having a bad day, but I was able to turn that bad day into a really good day. So I think that's the best thing about my channel is that it is positive. There's no negativity. There's no drama. There's nothing.
Yeah, and I love that you said that because I think you're gonna notice that's the theme with the people whose channels I follow closely. And the people whose channels that I bring on here last week and again this week, they're positive channels. Mm-hmm. They're going to bring something different to your life, but it's not about negativity. Mm-hmm. It's about being positive. It's bring uplifting moments. And the other things that they're real. The people that I bring on are real people. So you're not just getting a laminated plasticized version of themselves as they go through. Jaden Sue is desperately trying to get on screen with you. Like can we make this dream come through, Kristen? It's your time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so Jaden, you click on the link. You've been asking me this the last 25 minutes. I said it's Kristen's time. There's a link on there. We can bring you on. I got 2 minutes before. I got Fit Rush in the background. His beard looks amazing, but it is not his time yet. So right now, Jaden, if you want to join Kristen, we got 1 minute. I can make this dream come true for you. I can't make a lot of dreams come true, but this is one I can do. So Jaden, the link is on there. Clock is ticking, my friend, because right now, Kristen, we are all waiting. The world is waiting. The myBSlife community is ready. Okay, so tell me, while we wait for Jaden, the cat, what's the name of the cat?
He has anxiety and he loves being on me, and his name is Troubled Von Cuddlepuss, and he recently went viral.
Wow. Okay, so tell me, how did he go viral? What does that mean if he went viral? How many views did he get?
Almost 28K.
Almost 28,000 views? Mm-hmm. Holy cow, what did he do?
So he has, as I said, he has anxiety. And one of the things that he does is he burrows under blankets. And I just took a video of him. I was looking for him to come to bed. And he popped his little head out of the blanket. And yeah, he's just cute. He's just awesome.
Huge congratulations on having a viral video. That is so cool. Okay, Jaden, you are on live. You can turn your mic. You can turn your mic on, Jaden. Is there something you want to say to Kristen right now that's not going to get me in trouble with YouTube analytics?
No. Is I really like your cat videos, Kristen.
Thanks,
there you
Jaden.
Go. So there you go, Kristen. There you go. So Jaden is saying he wants to see more of your cat videos. He loves the cat videos. Jaden, thank you for being here. Kristen, thank you so much for being here. Please, Kristen, send me a link later on Instagram so I can put in the description so people know the exact video to find so they can find you super easy, okay? Sure. Thank you so much for everything, Kristen. Thank you for your honest sharing. I love the fact you're so open with the MS. You share what's going on in your life and people have a chance to get to know who you are. Thank you for that. And I know we will be in touch.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care. See you later. That was Krisitin Welton, who I just cut off at the final bit as she was saying goodbye to me. That's my bad. I'm trying to be on top. I'm doing my best to respect time. I got Fit Rush in the background. So so just so you guys know as we go along, yes, I'm wide open to putting people on the screen, but when someone's else's time, I got a green light. We had a huge compliment right there for Kristen. We got Fit Rush in the background. If you are ready to, Fit Rush, if you're ready to go, give me a thumbs up there. That way I know you're already okay. Here we go, 3, 2, and we got another one. Fit Rush, good to see you, my friend.
Hey, good to see you, Brad.
This is okay. So I'm doing so well. So let everyone know, where in the world are you?
So I am from this place called Kerala, which is in India. So it's also called as God's own country because, as you can see, it's super green.
It's absolutely amazing. So this is another creator who is literally across the world from me in India right now, joining us. What time of day is it for you?
It's about 7 a.m. in the morning.
So tell me, so are you just finishing a workout? Are you ending a workout? Are you considering a workout? What's happening today?
So probably after your live, I'm going to hit the cardio, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay.
Usually I do go out for runs, but since actually I actually stay in a place called Bangalore. That's a different state in India, and so once when we come from another state because of the pandemic that's going on, we are requested to get quarantined for about 14 days. So until 14 days, I'm not allowed to go outside the house.
Okay. So for you, and this is one of those things, as we bring the world together, as we all see, as we go through, it really becomes just a crazy situation here. So you are a big time runner. So and I'm a small runner. We've got other runners coming on later. So tell me, when you talk about running, how far are you running when you're going for a run?
So it depends upon what I'm training for. If I'm probably training for something like an ultra, I try to manage almost 20 kilometers every single day. That depends. Again, it depends upon what I'm training for. So if I'm training for something like 100K, I would probably try to make 100 kilometers as my weekly mileage.
So wait a second. What's the longest distance you've run in one time before?
So my longest distance has been 100 kilometers.
So, okay. So if you don't understand, so Fit Rush right here has run 100 kilometers. That's considered an ultra marathon, right?
Yep.
So anyone who doesn't know, how long is a regular distance marathon?
You're asking my time to run a regular marathon?
No, not your time. How long? How long is the distance? 42 kilometers,
regular
right?
marathon is about 42.19 kilometers.
Yeah, so just under 42.2 kilometers. And for a lot of people, myself included, I've completed only one marathon, and I felt that was a great accomplishment. This man beside me has literally run more than 2 marathons in one go. What started your YouTube journey? What got you going with this?
So it was just completely random. So when the pandemic hit, we were all at home, and since I actually am a software engineer, and we were all working from home, and there was nothing else to do. So I thought, okay, let's try to improve on getting better at editing, getting better at shooting, your screen time presence. It was something of a hobby that just started, and then I was like, okay, let's try to put this content on YouTube.
Yeah, and that's awesome. So if someone was going to check out your channel, what would be one video that you think best represents what you bring to the table? If you're like, look, if you only have this much time to see one video, what would be the one video you'd say would be it?
I mean, currently going by what YouTube is suggesting, if you ask me what video I would like to suggest, there's this video of me running in this place called Jaraka Bande, where I'm actually looking for peacocks. That's where I did my first 50-kilometer run, my first ultra marathon. That is what I would recommend. But what YouTube recommends is a video which I did a review about a treadmill. So that went quite viral.
So YouTube is recommending the video about the treadmill, but you're saying check out the one where you're chasing down peacocks.
Yeah.
I love it. No, I love it. And this is one of those things. And with Fit Rush right here, a friend of mine in India, I haven't been to India yet. It's legitimately on my bucket list. I can't wait to get there. And it's one of those things, like, as I said to Jay, I'm going to find you somewhere. We're going to have dinner together and we're going to go for a run. It will not be 50 kilometers. It might be 5, but it will be awesome. I love your personality. I love the smile you bring. And if you're looking for someone else who works out similar, because that's how I found your channel, is because we're both fitness people. And we both kind of branched off from there, where you've done some reviews of stuff and I've done some eating of stuff in random places. but we've both done different things. So if you're out there and you're looking for a different kind of channel, check out Fit Rushes. And all the people I have on are all channels I enjoy because, like I've said, they're genuine people, they're honest people, and what you see is what you get, and they're positive. Most importantly, there's so much craziness going on, but I love the positivity you bring, Fit Rush. Seriously, thank you for what you bring.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for starting your day with us, 7 a.m. there in India. You're amazing, my friend. I hope you have some more people drop by your channel, check out what you've got. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to let you go, and I hope you have an amazing day, my friend.
You too. Take care. Thank you for having me on your channel.
Anytime, anytime. So right there, that's Fit Rush. He's in India. He's just joining us. Yeah, and Kevin XCon, I need to see the peacock video now. Exactly. And everybody brings different things. And this is what I mean. We get a chance to find different people as we go along. Okay? As we go along, we find new people. Chris is talking. Chris Furlong is over there. He says he's been promoted. I didn't even ask Chris if he'd be okay being a moderator. I just threw him down there. For some of you who don't know, CL Furlong, great guy. He runs circles in his backyard with chickens. He's been on lockdown forever. Very cool guy. And yeah, he always makes me smile with what he brings to the table. Next up, it's 8:34. I'm doing so well staying on schedule because 8:35 Intercore, she's on herself. We're going to give her a chance. She's going to be on in about 1 minute. As we think about Fit Rush, this is how the BS world, we bring the world, literally bring the world together. Bring the community. We've had Southern California, we've had South Carolina, we've had India on. We're gonna find out where Ari's at in about a minute right there. She's got about 30 seconds. She can do whatever else she needs to do. She's off camera right now. Don't worry. I'll let you know before you come on. And this is what it's about to me. Because like I said before, if you're not building community, if you're not building friends, then what's the point of this? Like if you just want to sit on one side of the camera by yourself, do that. But for me, there's so much more. And you want to get to know the people whose time you invest in their lives. Because all the people who I have on here tonight, I get a chance to watch their videos and I feel like I get to know them. But every single person tonight, I actually haven't met these people in person yet. So right now, Ari, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up there and I'll bring you on. Okay, perfect. Okay. And we've got, hello, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for joining me. You're one of my favorites. I love the fact you get me deep thinking, which is always good because I'll be honest with you, between you and I and the rest of the BS Life world, I am not considered a deep thinker per se.
That's totally cool.
Yeah, so we all bring something different to the table. So tell me, where in the world are you?
New York.
New York. Okay, New York State or New York City?
New York State. I'm not cool enough to live in the city.
Well, in New York State, you sound like Jashem who comes on, and he'll never admit to where he is in the world. We don't even know where he is, but he always says New York, and then it becomes New York State. We don't really. He's very secretive. I don't. There's more to that. We'll get down that in time. So Ari, tell me a little bit. Why did you start YouTube? Where's your YouTube been to where you are now? Like, and just what's going on? Fill people in who don't know you. Share with them why I love your channel so much. Like this is your chance. Just let us know.
Well, I don't know why you like it so much, but I can kind of say what I like about it and why I started in the first place.
Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, so I think when lockdown happened, I had a lot more time to myself. I started working from home and everything sort of like shut down. And I just decided that I wanted to go in and pick apart the internal world and sort of figure out what was going on there. And I wanted to start sharing those lessons and insights with other people. So that's kind of how it started. And I think all I'm about is just picking apart the multi-layers of sort of like onion life, where you've got the outside and you've got sort of like what the world sees. And then you've got, you know, all these different layers that work down to who you really are at the core. And just slowly kind of like picking apart at that over the course of many weeks and journaling and all that fun stuff that I just try to share and show people that they can kind of do the same thing.
And one thing I really like about your channel, and I've said this, and I sound a little bit like a broken record because I'm consistent with the kind of people I like to bring on. And I love the fact that you're open and honest because you share some things that you put out in the public, which a lot of people would keep in the quiet, would keep in the shadows. And I think that's one of those things that and I say this with all sincerity, I really respect about you as a person, that you bring that to your channel because you're like, look, these are things that people are keeping in the shadows, but I'm going to bring them out into the light. And you expose some of yourself every single time, but what you're doing is you're sharing with other people that it's okay to struggle. It's okay to be okay with things, because there's a lot of people out there who, if they show any kind of anything, they're afraid it shows some kind of weakness. It shows some kind of I don't really know the word besides weakness, but they're so afraid to show any vulnerability. And I think what you're willing to do, which is wonderful, is you're willing to show a level of vulnerability while still trying to help people learn from your experience. Am I summing that up okay? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but
yeah, no, you hit the nail right on the head there. I think when we get kind of like scared about the things that happen to us and being vulnerable and sharing like who we really are, what ends up happening without you even realizing it is you start living a life out of shame and out of fear, and you aren't really opening up, and you're so focused on how are other people going to view me, how are other people going to experience me, that you're constantly sort of just like filtering yourself based off whether or not you're going to be accepted and received. And that's going to create a really bad pass-through filter between like who you are authentically and just showing up authentically in the world and being who you really want to be and being genuine and all these things that if you're just being who you really are and you don't care about all that stuff, you're going to live the best life. You're going to live the most fulfilled life. You're going to be the happiest because you're going to be the calmest, because it takes the least work and effort to sort of like maintain an image if you're just being who you are without care for that or concern for that. So I know that can be really scary, and that's something that like I definitely struggled with for a super long time. And I guess I'm kind of like going through that with everybody else, and I hope that's helpful to people.
Oh, I think it is for sure helpful, and even the way you described it, you sound extremely intelligent. I'm just trying to keep up with you as much as I can. I try and translate your brilliance into whatever it is that I bring to the table, like this schmozzle that is the BS Life brain, and I just try and piece it together and hope I don't bring too much shame to myself. If people were like. And one thing I love about this is like, I hope we get some new traffic through your channel because you have so much amazing stuff to share. If you had one video that you think best represents you, or even if not, it could be a video you're really proud of, or you think like if people are going to watch one video and to get in touch with one part of the brain, what would that be that you would want them to check out? Like, this is the one for me.
Yeah, honestly, I would say probably like one of the more recent ones, like either like last week's or the week before that, the Coffee with Ari, I think, because even though like a lot of the older videos are deep and they kind of like share the stories, what I'm starting to piece together as well is just like how challenging it is to just really be authentic and share who you are without trying to like put on an image or show up and be excited and super engaged. And the last couple, I feel like I've really gotten like heart to heart with the camera, and it's more, I guess, like a little boring and slower. But I look at that, I'm like, I'm proud of this because it's who I really am.
Well, I think the difference too is over time you're getting more comfortable being on the other side of the screen. And Kevin XCon saying that Brad didn't understand any of that. Okay, Kevin, I want it on the record. It's not I didn't understand any of it. There's just parts of it I really had to work at understanding, and it's not the same. It's not the same. And Francis, yes, you may need to start moderating Kev. This is in fact, now I'm wondering if Kevin is a moderator. He might be. Maybe I've already given Kevin too much power.
Kevin, I love you.
I know Kevin can be extremely persuasive. He puts these things out, he goes through, and next thing you know with this, like Kevin XCon, next thing you know, you bought him lunch, you bought him a plane ticket to travel somewhere, and you're giving him a back rub with oils and lotions. I say too much, but I'm just saying Kevin can be extremely persuasive in his own way. But
he reviews so much food. I was literally making my dinner earlier today. I didn't even tell him this yet, and I was just like, damn, I kind of really want to make this and just like give it to him and have him do a food review for it and tell me if like my food's really good or if he's just gonna roast me.
I know it could be almost be like Kevin critique my meal. Anyway, Kevin will probably come on screen at some point tonight. We'll give him some FaceTime then, but right now I want to make it all about you, okay? Because this is what Kevin does. He finds a way in. Next thing you know, like I said, you're riding on the subway with him to some unforsaken place to buy him dinner at some place you've never heard of. I've just heard this can happen. So this is what Kevin brings to the table, and as you go through, that's what happens. Ari, honestly, thank you so much for being here, giving of your time. If you haven't had a chance to check her stuff out, okay, first of all, can you correct me? Is it Ari or Ari?
Ari.
Okay, good. So I had it right. I was just checking because in the past I've mispronounced some people's names, and then they lash out at me, and I'm like, look, I'm Canadian. Some stuff gets lost in translation. It's not all on me. But if you haven't had a chance to check Ari's channel out, check it out. Watch a video, watch a couple of videos, and I've said this before, if you've seen 3 or 4 of Ari's videos and you're not sure if you like them, watch 3 or 4 more. And what you realize over time is if you don't like them, maybe it's not her, maybe it's you. And I've been told that. I've been told that myself by more than one person I've met. It's not you, it's me. But that's a story for another time as well. Ari, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. Your homework tonight, if you can, send me the link to the video you want me to put in description. Send it to me on Instagram. And when I put it in the description, then people can find that one specifically and get to you super easy, okay?
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you haven't had a chance, that is Ari. Check out her stuff. She is so much fun. She is interesting. She is different. She's quirky, and she's highly intelligent, as Kevin pointed out. If you're going on, like Kev just said, thanks for the love, Kev. He said throw it on a thumbs up if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Francis, I love the fact you've got my back. Much appreciated. I've got Steve in the background there. He's on in 2 minutes. He's getting ready to roll. He's fixing the beard right now. He's lotioning up. He's making sure he looks perfect for camera. I can see him. You cannot see him yet. I'm not sure all the preparation work he's doing right now needs to be happening. Like, I'm not sure if he has to be shaving those ultra running legs on camera right now, but we'll see if he's still doing that when you guys get there. As we take, yeah, I love this. Furlong said, well said, Brad. Go team Ari. I agree completely. Prepping with Sarge, great job. Or yeah, it really is cool. The community of people we have, and like I said, I just love bringing people together. We have a chance to get and support each other. Find a few new channels of people, and understand. Just because I think these channels I think are cool doesn't mean you will. But my suggestion is check them out because they've got something to offer that's different. And everyone I brought on a couple weeks ago, when I said meet the family. And I had a bunch of people who are like on the side panel commenting, chirping each other over here. Absolutely love it. And I try to get 8 or 9 people on every couple different people every couple weeks. And some weeks it might just be a hodgepodge of everyone. We'll cover like current events. Who knows? But if you want to get to know some channels where some people who are genuine, who are some real people, those are the people I try and bring on. And UltramarathonSteve is coming on. One of my first questions for him is going to be, how's his body holding up? He's put his body through the ringer lately, and he's been open. He's been sharing his injuries as he deals as everything goes on. No further ado, Steve, if you're ready to roll, give me a thumbs up there, my friend. Perfect. So we are going to bring Steve on right now. I'm going to post this link because we got someone else come up, and Steve is on right now. You are live, Steve. How are you?
What's up, everybody? I'm good, Brad. How are you, man?
I'm so okay. First question: where in the world are you?
I am in Tennessee.
Man, I love it. Okay, so we got to follow up. What's the weather like where you're at today?
It's been pretty good. It's beautiful weather, a little cool, a little chilly, in the 40s. Not too bad though.
Okay, what's the 40s? I don't even know what that means in real weather.
40 degrees. I don't know. What is that, like 10 degrees Celsius maybe? I have no idea.
Now you're just showing off because we're like -6 or -8 with wind chill or something like that. It's not pleasant. Okay, so first question: how's the ankle doing?
That's pretty good. I actually went for a hike today with the family and was able to, be out there for a couple hours. Felt good, and yeah, feel it's moving along.
Yeah, are you bracing it up, tensor up, or is it just you're just the shoe? You're back to just the shoe.
Just the shoe. I'm not going to do any trail running though. I'm going to stick straight to road for a while until it heals up a little bit more. Okay, so for people who don't know, okay, well, first of all, like tell us a little bit about your channel. Then we're going to find out what happened to the ankle because it's a big part of what goes on in your channel. Yeah, so like Brad said, I'm Steven. I'm Ultra Trail Steven. I do ultra and trail running on my channel and gear reviews, all sorts of stuff like that. And I got into YouTube because I love trail running and I wanted to share that passion with everybody and hopefully bring some road runners over to the trail side and kind of grow that sport a little bit more. Okay, but now, what happened to your ankle on the trail side? So I was running a No Business 100 a little over 4 weeks ago. First of all, for people who don't know, what does that mean, a No Business 100? All right, so No Business is the name of the race, and 100 means it's a 100-mile race. It's an ultramarathon. So. Wait a second, 100 miles or 100 kilometers? Miles. Okay, so for those of you who are Canadian like myself, that's 160 kilometers. Yeah. So this is 100 miles. Yeah. So yeah, that's a long drive, and you ran. I'm being honest. That's 160 kilometers. Is absolutely crazy. So what happened on this 100-miler? I was just running, going down a hill, and the leaves had been falling off and covering up all the roots and rocks. And I was coming downhill, landed on my left ankle, and it went out and heard a crazy loud pop. The runner behind me was like, "Oh my gosh, I heard that pop too." And that was at mile 18 of the 100-mile race, which I did finish. It was 101 miles, so I ran like 83 miles on a ankle that I was pretty certain has a torn tendon in the on the left side.
So the 18, okay, first, I can't imagine doing 100 miles healthy. That being said, my ankles, my cardio is not what yours would be. Let's move on. That's not about me right now. But this happened, I didn't realize I forgot it happened that early on in the race at mile 18.
Oh yeah, this was in the first couple hours. So I had to go basically another 24 hours almost on that ankle.
Wait a second, how long did it take you from beginning to end to run 100 miles?
This one was a little slower than my first one because of the injury. It really slowed me down. So it was just a hair over 27 hours, like 27 hours and 6 minutes.
And you've done this before? You've run other 100 milers?
Yeah, I've done one other 100 miler, and I did that in like 23 hours.
Like, honestly, like the amount of respect I have for that. Yeah, Krisitin Welton sums it up. One word, yikes. So honestly, the amount of like what that means, I can't even imagine. Like, we're getting all kinds of comments on the 100 miles. Like, I'm just making the connection. You did 100 miles, not 100 kilometers. Yeah, because Move with Jen, we both know, you and I both know, we've all run 100 kilometers. No, that's crazy. And inspiration from the past, I didn't realize Canadians measure in kilometers. No, we do not use miles. Everything we do is logical on the metric. Americans, it's like X number of inches to a foot, X number of feet to a mile. Everything is different.
What I don't get is, like, in America, we use 5K, 10K, but then we switch up to a half marathon and marathon, and we go by miles. Otherwise, it's like, oh, it's a 5 kilometer race. Why don't you say a 3.1 mile race? You know,
it's because I think Americans realize that Canadians are right in so many ways, but you don't want to give us too much credit. And part of it is because, as you know, we're above you geographically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Physically. So I think some of that, and it also goes back and mentioned this before. The only war we've ever had with Americans, we actually won. We went across the White House to the ground, got drunk on the lawn, and walked back. But I digress.
There you go. History lesson with Brad.
I don't know much about history. I don't know much about what I know, but I know what happened there. Steve, if people are going to check out your channel, and like I've said about other people, Steve, this is him. He's a real guy. What you see, he's genuine content. If you want to get to know someone, like, what you see is what you get, which I absolutely love. If they're going to check out one of your videos, which one of your videos would you say, if you got one time, this represents what my channel, what I'm all about?
I would say the No Business 100 video, because, like, my tagline for my channel is do hard things. And so this was a 100-mile race. It was hard. I got injured and I pushed through and finished. So yeah, I'd say my No Business 100 video. Check that one out. Yeah,
and I've seen it. It really is awesome. And I'm so impressed with what you do and what you bring to the table.
Appreciate that, man.
And I've noticed the last few weeks as you recover from injury, the content has changed a bit. But I noticed but I love the fact you've kept it going, which is amazing. And Kevin XCon says sometimes he walks up the stairs after he's done eating and he's gassed.
Hey, don't let him lie. He's been running recently. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, well, no, he's been running, but he's certainly not been running 100 miles.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
I've got a strong ability I'd put some money on that. Yeah. I don't even know if he's done 100 miles total in his life.
He wants to get one of those right there. He wants to get one of those.
Yeah, I think I want to get one of those. But if I see Kevin XCon wearing that belt buckle, I'm gonna be looking for you with 2 broken ankles and him. No way he did that on his own. Steve, I love what you bring to the table. You bring the energy, you bring the smile, you bring someone who's genuine. And I love the fact you pushed through and you showed us the ups and downs of ultra trail running.
Yeah.
Like, BitRush is a long distance runner. We've had other long distance runners, but like, I don't know if I've ever known anyone who's done 100 miles. I say it with all sincerity, much respect, congratulations. And the fact that not only did you do it, but you did it on like a severely injured ankle. So 100% full credit to you, my friend. That is so well done.
Appreciate it, man. That's what I'm about, is doing hard things. It might have been a stupid decision because, it made my injury a little bit longer, but same to you, though, about your channel, man. You've been awesome. I've learned a ton through watching you, and the workouts of the day you do all over the world are insane, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I try to do something different every time, and like I said, we all bring something different to the table, and I love what you bring to the table. You bring a lot of energy. Steve, thank you for your time tonight. If you haven't had a chance, check out Ultra Trail Steve. He's on Instagram. He's on YouTube. The link for the video that he mentioned is going to be in the description down below. So if you're watching this after, you can find any of these awesome creators we know there. Steve, I'm going to let you go. I got Mr. and Mrs. in the background. Thank you so much, my friend. Say hi anytime, okay?
Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it, man. See you guys. See everybody.
That was Ultra Trail Steve. If you haven't seen his channel, check him out. Great guy. What he does something that I can't even imagine what he does as he goes through. Just the distance of running, the fact he does that is just absolutely incredible to me. In the background, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Annabelle. We're going to bring them on in a matter of seconds. I see Mr. He is fixing himself up so he looks good. Mrs. is taking a look at the Mr. to make sure the Mr. looks okay because she's worried about taking him out in public sometimes. She's actually fixing his hair and fixing his outfit right now. She looks fantastic. He's just trying to make sure he doesn't bring shame to the two of them. They're going to be on in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And you guys give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Perfect. Here we go. How are you two today?
Hello. How are you?
Okay, this is amazing. For people who don't know, first of all, where in the world are you?
Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got some Canadian brothers and sisters on here, which, as you know, I'm a proud Canadian. We've got two other Toronto livers in the house. We got Move with Jen in the comments. We got Kevin Excond, and I know everyone in Toronto has all met each other because that's what everyone says. But everyone in Canada, we're all the closest of friends, which in some ways is true, which is amazing. So tell me, why did you guys start your YouTube journey, and what's your channel all about?
So we start YouTube channel to get some extra cash. No, I'm joking. Just we started because basically we just wanted to we start our relationship, and we receive it on Instagram, and even other people around us to push us to start a YouTube channel to show our relationship and vlogging everything. So that was the main.
It's mainly to share. We just love sharing our experiences, and people are just so like into it. So we figured, okay, let's make some videos. I don't know, like we just have to be ourselves, and I guess people loved it, so we kept going.
Yes.
No, I agree, and I think one thing that people really appreciate about your channel is this is just who you are. You tease each other, you joke around, you mess around with each other, and I think everyone who's in relationships can appreciate that because they see some of their own relationship in your relationship in different ways. The difference is you guys just put it out there for the world to see, and I think that's so cool. Like what you guys do, like some of the pranks you play on each other. Like I don't know how many of them are scripted ahead. But sometimes I think,
she does so many pranks on me. Like it's so hard to keep like going with her, but I try my best. But she's the queen of pranks, so I need to get this done.
and Mr. Full on. I've told you I feel sorry for you so many times because she gives you a hard time.
She does, exactly.
Thank you.
That's so bad. But anyway, I'm planning now a few things, so probably I will go over her.
Okay.
And I hope you do. Okay, so if people are checking out your channel, and if you were going to pick one video that you think best kind of like sums up your channel or shares who you guys are as a couple, or you think people would think is the most fun, what would be that one video you guys would suggest?
Well, I would say probably the smack or fact.
Yes, the smack or fact challenge.
Yeah.
If
so what does that mean?
My husband. Okay, we decided to do a question and answer for the both of us, and if one of us would get the answer wrong, we would slap with some powder. So if you want to see my lovely husband get smacked, you should watch that video.
I feel like he takes correct me if I'm wrong, he takes a lot of abuse from you. You are hard.
Oh yes, 100%. So I hope that you guys seeing from the outside, you can help me. That's kind of like help I'm sending you. So I can be saved. So that's the main thing.
It's true. It's true. For 100%. I feel so. When's your guys' next video coming out, and what do you guys have planned for us soon?
So I think the next video will be post tomorrow. We have planned to do today, but because we've been busy, so we're gonna do tomorrow and try to put it up the same day.
Yep.
Okay, can you give us like a little sneak, like what's going on with it? Like what's it about?
So basically, it's gonna be about interracial relationship.
Yes, a little answer.
Because we did like a poll on Instagram, and most of our followers were asking to, speaking about interracial relationships. So that's gonna be tomorrow. To be like a bit more serious and different from the usual video that we do.
Yeah.
No, but I think it's great because a lot of people who are in interracial relationships don't always have people that they can look to and ask questions to and learn from. And so I think that's great that you guys are willing enough to share and be open enough to give people advice and share your personal experiences as you go along. So I absolutely love it. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. I love the fun your channel is. And Mr., you got to find a way to like hold your own. for you. I feel for you. Kevin XCon says, blink 5 times if you need help. So he's saying like, yeah, exactly. So, and he's in Toronto. He's in Toronto.
Did it 12 times, so yeah, so double head, please.
You need backup.
For sure. For sure. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. And we will be in touch. I can't wait to see your next video. And make sure on Instagram, send me the link for the one you want to make sure people check out, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Yeah. Right there, Mr. and Mrs. Annabelle as they go through. I love Kevin right there. Doing all right. I'm moderator of the chat. Brad doesn't pay very well. No, I do not pay well. In fact, Kevin XCon gets a percentage of half my fitness videos, which I demonetized as of today because I thought, why charge her? Okay, I've got one person left who's supposed to be on. I don't know if he's going to show up because he was the only one who I didn't hear back from, so I put him at the very, very end. So at some point, this is just going to be This is just gonna be one of those times where it just becomes a bit of a free for all. I know a few guys. We're gonna give it's Burpee Yoga Uncle. We're gonna give him until like 9:03. So I'm just gonna like share a few thoughts I've got. And then after like 9:05, I know some people in the house are gonna join me on screen. I'm always excited to see what happens there. There's always a few who want to join me backstage and we see what happens. For a bunch of these people, I love Kevin XCon right there. He's got Kevin. You are the absolute and I'm not saying this because Kevin's Canadian, but Kevin really is one of the best. If you haven't a chance to check out Kevin XCon's channel, this is a little promo for Kev. How can I not? He does some amazing editing stuff. You want to see this guy's stuff. He puts himself in the movie The Avengers. I heard he did some stuff with The Mandalorian. I don't know. There's no footage to prove it, but apparently that happened as well. He loves to eat stuff. He films some really cool stuff. So as you go through that's what you got to know. Mr. and Mrs. Annabelle, if you haven't seen their channel, they are fun. They're just a fun couple because you don't see a lot of couples who film together. And I think it's because it puts their relationship in a different level of stress than I think some couples are ready to handle. But you'll see Mr. and Mrs. Mr. takes he takes it every single time. It feels like he's getting made fun of. He's getting pushed around. Mrs. is hard on him, but they've got a super fun relationship. He's going to try and get even. We all know that's probably not going to work out for him. But I love the fact that as you go through, get to know them. We've had a chance before that. We had UltramarathonSteve on. If you don't know about this man ran 100 miles, and 88 of those he ran on a busted up ankle, literally a pop loud enough for someone else to hear. So it's one of those things where like you want to check someone like that out. You want to support these people. We also had before that we also had I think right before that was Inner Ari. She was on. So if you want to get to know, like she said, it's about peeling back the onion on yourself. And as you go from there and getting to know a little more of yourself on the inside. From there, we'd Fit Rush, an ultramarathon runner as over in India, and he was joining us from 7 a.m. We also had Kristen on. Kristen was talking. She'll share with you about life with MS. She'll talk about cooking stuff. She does reviews of things. She's very, very interesting as you go through. We had Sarge on, prepping with Sarge, getting you ready to take on the zombies as you go through. And because we've all had this fear, are we taking off zombies on our own? Are we not? I've never had to battle a zombie, but he said, in one way, I'm already better than my buddy Jeff because I can outrun him. And we had JCaesar. He's down in California. He does fitness stuff. He experiment stuff. He does basketball, all kinds of things. As we go through, I haven't seen Burpee Yoga Unc show up at all. I've got the link in here. Kev, if you want to join me, I know you are always ready to go. Kev's talking about his best work is Love Island as he goes through. So there's Love Island. If anyone else in the house wants to pop on set for a minute, even if I have never had you on set before, join me for a few minutes. We'll talk about your channel, see where it goes, and we'll see what happens because it is different for all of us. As we go through, those are channels. If you haven't a chance to check these people's channels, check them out. Like these are people's channels who I know, whose channels I enjoy as we go along. You're going to want to see some of these people. You'll see some of the people in the comment section. Move with Jen was on there. She's awesome. She does all kinds of yoga, all kinds of fitness stuff. We've also had Frances Floyd in the house. I don't know if she's still around. She's around for a long time. Moderator for the Stars. Frances is absolutely amazing. If you want to check out a video on how to get monetized, yesterday I put a video out. I did a live on how to get monetized in 6 months as we go right through there. So on my how to get monetized in 6 months, I went through everything I did. Consistent, build a community. And what we see with community right here is like, this is a big part of the reason why I've been able to be monetized, is because of the people we've had on here tonight, like Lorenzo Euro. He's talking about, Lorenzo Euro's on there. He's a great guy from Italy as well. We got a couple of people backstage. Sarge has come back to join us one more time. Sarge, good to see you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Not bad. We got CL Furlong. We're gonna pull him on. He is down in Melbourne, Australia. Look at that hair. That's making Sarge and I jealous. Chris, how's your day today?
Yeah, it's good. I'm actually on lunch break at the moment, so if I do, all of a sudden just disappears because I have to run to a meeting or something. But it's nice and sunny. I can show you outside. Look at this. Nice.
Okay, so
wow,
that is amazing. Kevin XCon right underneath me. Don't take that out of context.
Hello,
and, Chris. I love the fact you're in Australia. What's the weather like in Australia, Chris?
It's about 29 degrees at the moment.
Oh, that's
sunny.
Just
Celsius.
Yeah, and because of that, Chris gets removed. So if you're gonna do stuff like this, that's how you get removed, just like that. Chris, if Chris is gonna brag about the weather, Chris goes. That's all there is to it. I can't do it. Chris is. I'm a huge fan of Chris. I'm a huge fan of Furlong, even though I'm jealous of his hair every time I see it. Chris and Kevin across the bottom showing off. They got a little bit of a hair issue, a show off. This is Kevin's got that high bun happening there. Sarge is doing less with his hair today than normal, but
I love it. I love it.
But I love the fact he's keeping that nice and tight. It's all business. It's all business. Right. So Chris, you're on your lunch break. It's 29 degrees. That hair is honestly, you look like you should be a hair model.
Chris looks like he's sweating. I see neck sweat, and I'm like jealous. This is the first time I've ever been jealous of neck sweat. You know.
But you say you're jealous, Kim, but we both know realistically this is probably not the other time you've been thinking about another man's neck sweat.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to end this whole stream.
You get yourself into these situations.
I know, right?
It is what it is. And I'll post the link again if someone else feels left out. If they just want to sit there and hang out, there's always room for one more until someone gets bumped. Have any of you three seen the new Jack Black video he put out?
Oh my gosh!
No.
You gotta watch it, Kevin. You gotta watch
really? What is it called?
On TikTok.
It's on TikTok. This
is exactly what I want to hear.
Version of the WAP video.
Oh yeah.
It's Jack Black in a pair of tidy white. Yeah, in a Speedo. It's a red Speedo being sprayed down by a fire hose. And it's literally him. It's him being his sexiest possible dance. It is absolutely incredible. It made my day. And Kevin XCon, it's the kind of video I'd like to see you put out next week.
You know what? After this is over, I will shoot my version.
Kevin, get on that TikTok trend, man. You got to do it.
There's a limit to what I could do, guys.
No. Who cares? Just do it.
Who cares?
Just do it, and the people will come.
Yeah, I don't think there's a limit for you, Kev. I think what you need to do is literally superimpose your face somewhere and get into the dance.
No, but they got to see the full body. My body's my selling point. Is
without a doubt your body is your money maker.
You're up there like Jack Black, man. I mean, we all love Jack Black, so you got nothing to lose.
Oh my goodness! Now people are going to be expecting this from me.
Oh yeah, we heard it here first.
No,
man.
I think it will. Yeah, you did that workout video the one time though, where you're with the hand weights. You had that in. You had
that was all fake. Like I superimposed myself onto someone's body.
No way, that was all your body.
I'm surprised that everyone thought I was that fit.
Oh no, we know you're fit because you post pictures of yourself shirtless constantly. So how can we not know how fit you are?
After a couple drinks.
It's true. It's surprising how brave you end up getting right there when it comes right down to it. Did any of you guys hear about the oh, look at this, Adrian Nico, all the beautiful people. Adrian and Nico, there you go. It's keep small, much love. Yeah, it's always good to see you. And as always, Salin. We're gonna post it again because I know she loves
everybody. Join. If you guys are in here, join.
Yeah, join us. Join
We're getting a nice little party, a nice little community party.
Yeah,
I have to actually run after this, so you know.
Yeah, go do it, man. Go do it.
I know.
How far are you running tonight, Kev?
you know, just to the treadmill and then running back, like, I don't know, like 30 seconds maybe.
So literally, you will go to the treadmill, you'll come back, and then
I'll just make sure it's clean and stuff for the people that need to use it, and then I'll run back. But
Not doing 100 miles.
No, Sarge. There's absolutely no way. There's no. When he said 100 miles, and I was watching his videos, and then he said he rolled his ankle and still ran after 18 miles. I was like, nope, you're crazy.
Honestly, oh, as an aside, Australian radio, I saw you in the background, but it was a plain white screen. So if you want to join us, there's always room for one more until there's not. So feel free, click on that link. Happy to have you. But when Steve said that, like, that dude is tough.
Mentally and
88
physically.
miles on a busted ankle.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. There would be no way.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him, I was like, if I got like a paper cut on that run, I would have been like, guys,
it's over.
Yeah, it's over for me. You know, someone pick me up. You know, I'd be like complaining the whole time.
I'm gonna need a helicopter.
yeah. Save me.
Like, when you're one of those people, when you're an ultramarathoner, do you need to do you carry like an emergency GPS or something? Because as you go through, Miss Ferocious, you should be joining us here, because when you said, I was thinking at the time when he was telling me the story, I thought physically that's brutal, but you're right. 88 miles mentally, because you know you're not even halfway through how much farther you've got to go.
Yeah.
That is, man, if you haven't checked that video out, UltramarathonSteve, incredibly tough. And just the fact he battled through that is beyond me. Kev, what's coming up with your videos this week? What's happening?
I shot my first vegan feast Friday today.
Why?
So I know, right? So I'm like, why? Honestly, I don't know. Everyone wanted me to do it. Everyone's like, Kev, you should eat vegan, and I was like, all right, I guess.
Does everyone say it to you in such a high voice? Kev, you gotta eat vegan.
Yeah. It's like a chipmunk. You like when someone samples a song. That's exactly what it sounds like. Or they're like 5.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, I get it. Okay, Australian radio, you're gonna try and join us. I'm gonna click on. I don't see any picture here, so it might just be a white screen. If it's just a white screen, we'll probably pull you off again. But like, I can't see you.
How many people can you have on here at once?
We're gonna find out. I think 6. With the free version, I think it's 6. Australian radio, if you talk, can we hear you?
I don't know. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
yes,
we can't see you. So you've got where are you?
The entrance in New South Wales.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just after 10 past 1.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let you go just because your mic is not coming through for us at all. Otherwise, I mostly just bump people who are bragging about their good weather, CL Furlong. But for you, the fact you're at the entrance in New South Wales, it sounds amazing. But yeah, your mic, your audio is really choppy in there, so that was really tough to hear you. As we go through, Sarge, what's your next video going to be about?
I release on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I'll have another one coming on Friday.
And what's it going to be?
This one's just how to save pepper seeds. I've been doing hiking all week long, and I actually found some wild edibles where I go hiking. So I've got some of those that are coming down. It won't be this week though. So this one's just saving pepper seeds.
Yeah, I love it. Adrian and Nico says, it's such a dynamic group. You all have such different skills. You'd all be valuable in the end of a world situation. Yeah, I think Adrian and Nico.
I know what I would do. I'd be the most worthless out of the 4 of us. I can almost guarantee that you guys would feed me to the zombies first.
Man.
Yeah. I'd make cool cinematic videos.
There you go.
I think what you bring to the table that's really important, Kevin, is we need someone to document everything that's going on. So you'll be documenting it all. Sarge will be making sure that we get fed with something as he just said, wild berry edibles. I'm not sure what that'll do to me as we go through, but that becomes a bit of the plan there. Chris, I'm not sure what you and I bring to the table exactly, besides me just commenting on what everyone else is doing.
Well, I can run away from the zombies, so I'm all good, man.
Okay, so in the zombie apocalypse, be the 4 of us. I guess we're trying to figure out who gets caught first. I don't know.
I feel like Brad would get caught first, but he would grab me and then use me as a shield. So technically, I'd get eaten first. Is what's happening.
Okay, I'm not sure if that means you think you're a faster runner than I am, because all I'm feeling is this becomes.
I'm definitely a faster runner than you, but only for like maybe 20 feet. Like 20 feet. If you and I race 20 feet, I'll kill you every time. But beyond that, I don't know.
Okay. This goes down to the fact. Once again, Kev and I are gonna meet halfway when you finish.
Yeah,
and
20
what we're
foot
gonna
race.
do is we are gonna put together, Kev and I have not talked about this, and Tony Claire says it'll be like Jumanji 3. I love it. Kev, you and I need to find a time where we can do this, and our plan is gonna be this. We are gonna put together a decathlon of events. Each event short. You will come up with 5 events. I will come up with 5 events. We won't tell the other guy what our 5 events are. We'll film the whole thing, and it'll be a full-on showdown.
Are we doing real events though? Like, or are we doing like, how many fries can you stuff in your mouth and finish? Are we doing like real?
No,
like,
you choose. You choose any 5 events you want. They can be real.
Okay.
It could be. We could play ping pong. It could be fries in the mouth. It could be running 20 feet. You choose any 5 events. I will choose any 5 events. The only caveat is this: if I require some sort of gear to compete in your events, you need to bring that for me, and I need to do the same for you.
I think that's fair.
We will find, because otherwise it's not fair for Kevin to know that he needs to bring an entire kilogram of peanut butter with them. Right? That would be.
I'd throw up instantly.
But I think Kevin, we've got something going on. It may be involved in the snow at some point, because it is getting.
I'm not a snow person. I'm telling you right now. One like, who was it? Miles be running. His latest video had snow, and I was like, I would not be caught outside. No way.
It's 100% true. Sarge, what's the weather going to be like this winter for you?
You're probably about to boot me off the channel.
Wait, Sarge, where are you from?
Charleston, South Carolina.
So what's your winter like?
We'll get about 3 weeks in February where it'll drop down below 40 consistently, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what the
Sarge, it was great to have you. I hope you have a fantastic night. And until next time, okay, if you're going to come on here and you're going to try and one-up me with your weather, because there's not many people who I can one-up with weather. So as we go along, this becomes one of those unofficial timeouts for Sarge. We'll bring him back on in a minute, or he'll just be gone right away. Sarge is hilarious, because Sarge literally just went the backstage and everything completely. He took right off. I love Adrian, Nico, Kevin, positive vibes, and listen to Sarge for sure. I don't think the studio will be able to afford them. Yeah, this is where we're going. I wish y'all I had a drink. Kevin, if I could get you a drink, I would get you a drink. As we continue on, I can't believe neither of the ladies are joining us on screen. Adrian and Nico. Brad would talk himself out of any situation. Well, I've been in a few situations more than once. Where
Wait, did you really kick Sarge off? You just completely.
No.
I think he left.
You completely kicked him off, and I was like,
well, I think Sarge knew I was just kidding. I did to him what I did to Furlong. I gave him a short timeout, and the next thing you know, it was his opportunity, I think, to take a walk away as we go along. Okay, Chris, did either you or because you're a vegan, are you officially a vegan now, Kevin? Oh, Steve's got the kids to bed. He's joined us. We'll bring him back. Steve, good to see you.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Steve? We were just talking about you.
Oh, great. What I missed?
No.
Kevin's got a man crush on you.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, I can't believe this guy ran that many miles.
It's true. It's true.
Like for fun. Like he did it for fun. Isn't that wild?
Twice.
Twice. Like for a belt buckle. Crazy.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, didn't you pay to do that run?
Yeah, a lot of money.
Wait. Hold on.
So how much did that run cost you to do?
Well, I got in like very, very, very last minute, so it cost like over $300.
Okay.
Wait, $300?
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to start organizing these races for people like this. You know what I mean?
I had to pay to do mine in my backyard.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey guys, there's the woods right here. Run it 1,000 times over 4 days.
Well, that's why I got to trail out back. Let's go. Come on down, guys.
And I'm with you, Kev. Kev, I will get on the PA. I will announce it. You will film the whole thing. We'll charge people $300 a piece. I will order some belt buckles. I don't know what we'll call them. We'll call them
our business. Nobody's business.
No,
nobody's business. There you go.
Yeah, the BS Extreme or
Hello,
something.
Selene.
Yeah, okay. Can we talk about this? Brad, repeat after me.
No, he said it right. He said it right earlier, I think.
I said it right.
No.
I will say it again to humor you.
Lean.
That's what I did earlier. I really emphasized it too.
But is it really Celine Dion? Is that how Canadians actually pronounce it? Because I don't.
Aren't you Canadian? I mean,
I am, but I don't.
Yeah, Kevin has no problem.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time, and people are like, "Wow, this guy is disrespectful." Her name is Celine Dion.
Well, while we're on it, I say Steven with an N too, just while we're at it, you know.
Steve N. That's.
I love it. So Miss Ferocious, how are you doing today?
Oh, not like 2 out of 10, but this is bringing me up though. I'm like almost at a 3.
Okay, Miss Ferocious, you've got four attentive gentlemen all listening right now, willing to offer our advice. What is one thing that happened today that we think we can help you on to make your day a little bit better? Because like we are all here for you. This is the BS community. We are here for you.
Where do I even begin? It's like it's such a big problem that I'm dealing with that I don't think anyone can help me. But like without getting into specifics, I'm not alone right now, which is like what I need. So it's good to have all of you people and the ones in the chats, like everyone's here and it's happy.
Okay, so is this one of those situations you're not alone right now? Like blink 5 times because we need to call 911?
No, I'm fine. I think Kevin needs some help.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're safe. You're safe. This is most important because just like Kevin, like I know with Kevin, every time he always block 3 times to make sure it's officially clicked. Steven is completely reckless abandon as he just runs on broken ankles and he's to do it. Chris literally lives in the middle of nowhere, protected by chickens and his family. So as we go along, so we are here to help. We are here to help you out. Mauricio, it's great to see you. If you want to join us live, Mauricio, I've never had you on live before, but this is the place to do it if you've never done a live. Why not?
Dude, you need to do like a live stream where you just roast people.
Yeah, like a live roast.
Yeah, man.
That would be awesome. You get them on here, they can't say anything. You mute their mic, and then you just roast them, and then you kick them off.
Yeah, there you go.
I would love that. You would be so good at.
So like,
just mute you as he mutes you.
So right there, I've never muted anyone before.
First of all, okay, I'll accept this.
He is absolutely the best. Kevin XCon is the best. And I love the fact that I think he just muted himself.
I've been trying to get demoted as a moderator for so long, but Brad just keeps me on here.
Okay. If your one goal, like it took me about 45 minutes to figure out how to add you as a moderator, and you sent me the most beautiful message. If I could find it in my book, it was like, "Dear Brad, I've always appreciated the videos you do every week. One thing that has always been important to me is would I have the opportunity to moderate your videos? And these are the reasons why. I'm a listener, I'm caring, understanding, and I'm a fellow Canadian. I've also shown an attention to detail with my many videos." He does this, goes on like this for another 3 pages.
I'm impressed with the message, or that it's in your book and you've written it down.
Yeah.
Well, when you get a message that heartfelt, you have to write it down.
I can't believe this.
That's his love letter. That's like the love letter you and Jashim were talking about. Kevin.
Yeah, writing people love letters in the comments section.
That's right, man.
You know what I mean?
It's so true. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, so earlier, Kevin was talking about the fact that he's recently become vegan. Which
nice.
Which makes Steve,
for like 4 hours today.
Vegan?
Yeah.
So Steve, you're a vegan. Miss Ferocious, are you vegan?
Just try to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I know Furlong is not a vegan.
No, I'm not, but I can give you some beans.
Of course you would have that just lying around in the backyard.
I've got tomatoes here as well.
What in the world? Look how hot it looks. Look how hot it looks over
It does look hot. Gosh.
Oh my goodness. He's
Yeah,
like
it is
sweating.
hot.
The hair is flowing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at myself.
I used to think Chris was just wearing a wig.
Yeah.
Like I was a what? Sorry.
That's a wig. Like,
No, it's not. It's all natural.
I'm gonna when I cut my hair off, I'm gonna make it into a wig and then give it to Brad.
See, and other people out there, they were questioning whether or not that love letter you wrote was real. As soon as you say you're going to cut your hair off and give it to me, it reminds us all that your love is genuine.
I'd give it to you for one video.
It's a bromance.
Yeah,
I will 100% wear your hair for an entire video. I don't know if it'll be a mukbang. I don't know what kind of video it'll be, but I will wear your hair. Okay, so here's my question for the vegans in the house. So in the UK, a couple days ago, a mom this is a true story, by the way. A mom, she had a babysitter in, a 19-year-old babysitter who was taking care of her 9-year-old and her 7-year-old children. The two kids were asking for nuggets because they wanted nuggets. So the babysitter, because the kids had been so well behaved, took them to McDonald's, bought them nuggets, brought them home. The mom came home halfway through while they were eating the nuggets. She slapped the nuggets out of the children's hand, didn't pay the babysitter, sent the babysitter home, and told the babysitter she's suing them for $300 for each child, so over 500 pounds, because her children were vegans and she fed them meat. Steve.
That's ridiculous.
If someone was babysitting your children and they serve them nuggets, is your go-to to slap the nuggets out of your children's hand and sue the babysitter? Like, is this common for vegans?
Like, get that filthy meat out of here. No, not at all. Gosh, that's ridiculous. Well, I should clarify because, like, I think there's a definite distinction. I'm not technically vegan because I still eat honey. So, like, the true vegans would be like, "Oh my God, you're not a vegan." So, no, I'm plant-based, is what I say.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were pushing it. Yeah, classic Steve, sneaking some honey in it.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta fuel my long runs, you know.
That honey, man, can't. I knew it. He looked like a honey eater.
That's right, man. Out on those long trail runs, just find a beehive. And
just maple syrup out the tree.
That's why he's got to run so far because he's getting chased by bees. So Steve, what do you do as a vegan? Your babysitter feeds your children nuggets. What happens?
I probably would just fire her and be like, "What the heck? You know, if the kid told you they wanted a gun, you got to give them a gun. I mean, come on, man."
Okay. I love how, and I'm not just
I know, go from chicken to gun.
Because he's American, but I love his go-to arms. He's like, you might as well hand my children live ammunition. They're not.
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee. I mean, we have guns, you know. So,
did the babysitter know that they were vegan?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This is what goes to it. The babysitter did not know they were the vegan.
Oh,
wow.
Well then she should have. Yeah. Nuggets.
What kind of vegan doesn't tell somebody they're a vegan though?
Yeah, that's like telling your kids that, like, they're allergic to something. I
know.
And don't forget, the mom never told the babysitter, and don't forget, the children requested the nuggets from the babysitter.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Brad, did you pay the fine?
What thickens?
Brad, did you pay the fine or what? How'd you get out of it?
I did what I did. I
did out the nuggets.
I left. I just started talking real fast, and next thing you know, they gave up and they just left.
Yeah, they're like, you just started doing burpees in front of them.
but like in really awkward lunges.
That's his next workout of the day is in the courtroom, in the spread.
Oh, that would be awesome. Brad in a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a member of the BS Life community who is a lawyer, just in case I need a litigator for something. There's got to be someone. Because you know what's funny about this thing? We never know what each other's jobs are. We just know what our YouTube lives are, which is always kind of funny. Some people you get to know their jobs, like Miss Ferocious, and other people you don't know their jobs just based on life. But it's always one of those things. So that was one thing. So, okay, Miss Ferocious, what do? You know the whole story of the angry vegan mom. Hey, Blend Art Studio, good to see you. Nice of you to drop by and say hi. You know the story. The children did not tell the babysitter they were vegan. The mother did not tell the babysitter they were vegan. The children requested the nuggets. Then the babysitter was kicked out, slapped out, and then the babysitter's being sued. But the babysitter's parents are both lawyers, as an aside. What would you do, Miss Ferocious?
As what? As a lawyer or a bystander?
No. You are the
as
mother.
A child.
Oh, I'm the mother
of the vegan meat eaters.
I am the mother. Wait, what? I'm the mother.
There's only one mother.
Babysitter.
Okay.
It's got to be your bull.
Right now,
I wouldn't do it. I'd be
right now. Okay, it's ferocious. You are the mother. You just came home. Your 2 children, aged 9 and 7, are eating nuggets in the kitchen. They're vegan. You walk up, you slap the nuggets out of their hand, you fire your babysitter, then you proceed to sue the babysitter for $300. Do you agree with these actions or not agree with these actions?
I think the story is a little fishy. By the way, can you hear me okay through my mic? Is there any echo or anything? Okay.
No, you're clear.
Okay, cool.
I've never heard hear you right now.
Something is a little fishy about the story because I don't believe for 1 second that the mother never told the babysitter that they were vegan. Because when someone is vegan, you know within 5 seconds of meeting that person.
Exactly.
This is true, unless you're Steve and you keep your honey cards close to your vest because you don't want to share.
Well, no, I say that because like I told a vegan once. He's like, "Are you vegan?" I was like, "Yeah." And then we got talking. I was like, "Well, I do eat honey." He's like, "Oh, like you're not vegan." Yeah. He's like, "Okay, let me clarify."
All right. Chris, you have to go.
Yeah, I gotta go, folks. Good to hang out. Good to see you.
Until next time.
See you, Chris.
CL Furlong, a beautiful Australian man. If you don't know him, if you don't know him, he is a true gem. Miss Ferocious, I agree. See, I'm not going to call you Sal Lynn because I don't.
Miss Ferocious, I love it.
And I agree because anyone who I've known who's any kind of special diet, they tell you everything about. Okay, we're gonna try and bring Australian radio back on. We're gonna see if their mic is better. Let's see what they do. Let's see where they are. Let's see what happens right here. Okay, they're there. How are you?
Stevie?
Yeah,
I'm good.
We can't see
How's
you.
that?
We can hear your accent, and you sound so Australian.
Well, g'day, mate. How are you?
Wow.
Good. I'm so good. So I love the fact you called me mate. Because so for those of you who don't know out there, I lived in Melbourne, Australia for a year, and I actually did. I loved it. I lived in the land down under. I saw kangaroos all the time, and I loved being called mate all the time. And apparently, I'm a bloke. I got called the fact I'm a bloke all the time. So if that means anything to you, my friend, on the border of New South Wales, it is good to see you.
Well, you're a good-looking bloke. How's that?
That's new.
I want this on the record. I have never met him before, but I'm taking this. This is amazing. This has been a real moment for me. I feel good. This is good. I've got Miss Ferocious telling me that we're bringing her from a 2 to a 3, and I want on record, Miss Ferocious, none of the men on the panel ever referred to you as a 2 ever.
Okay, thanks.
Kevin.
Oh, man.
Kevin is
I wish I had alcohol right now.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
You go get some scotch.
I know. Guys, we need to get some scotch for the next one.
Yeah, right.
I'm only on that. It is now 9:30. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Honestly, thank you, my BS Life community. Thank you for being here. That is Kevin. That is Steve. That is Celine. That is the Australian radio indie in the corner joint New South Wales.
My name, out of the blue, my name's Steve as well. How's that?
Nice.
Okay, but do you spell your name? Do you spell your name Steve with a V or with a PH?
PH. Yeah, got German heritage.
Yeah, I like that. I like the fact you claimed your difference, your independence. You kept the PH in your name, so you put a little in Steven, which I like. The other Steve, the other Steve puts the even in Steven.
That's right, even Steven.
Yeah, even Steven, you don't want to cross him. Anyone else ever wants to join me for a live at some point? I'm going to do this every 2 weeks. I don't know who's going to show up ahead of time at the end of the night. If you've been on here once, I love to have you back on again. That is Kev. That is Steven. That is another Steven. That is Miss Ferocious. We hope we helped her a little bit. You guys are amazing. Have a fantastic night. I am Brad. This is my BS Life, and these amazing people are all part of the BS community. Until next time, we are signing off.
See you guys.
Thanks, mate.
Later, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Brad.
Yeah, having us jump in after.
Work out how to use the camera.
Honestly, guys, like drop by anytime. It is always so much fun as we go through. And